Thanks so much for watching. I'm Pippi Peterson. So my RV has two AC units, one in the front and then one in the bedroom in the back. And since I am on a 30 amp system, I can only run one AC at a time. If I was on a 50 amp, I could run both at the same time. But as it is, I can only do one at the same time, and I actually have a switch that I have to turn to say whether I want to use the one in the back or the one in the front. Anyway, it's been so muggy and hot lately. I have been running my AC kind of non-stop, and at night I like to leave this one on because it gets a little too chilly in the bedroom otherwise. And a couple times I've woken up in the middle of the night and thinking, it feels hot, you know, is it just because I'm like in a daze and sleep, or is the AC not working? And so I would turn it off because I didn't want to deal with it in the middle of the night, and I'd turn on the one in the and then I'd turn on the one in the bedroom. Well, so I had this one on, and I left it going, and Andiamo and I were out for the entire day. And when I came back, lo and behold, it was running. It sounded normal, but there was no air coming from it, and it was hot as anything in the RV. So I finally experienced for the first time in the daytime that, you know, it wasn't just my imagination or being in the midst of sleep, that this thing wasn't working and I had a problem. Well, upon closer inspection, I realized that the filter on this side, so there's filters on each side, actually this one too, they're filthy. It's just like loaded with a bunch of stuff. And you know, a filter's there for two purposes. One, because it needs to prevent particles from going up into the rest of the AC system and the coils. And two, it has to be there because air has to go up. Well, if it's full of all of this dirt and hair or whatever's up there, airflow is not flowing, and because it's loaded with dirt's probably getting where it's not supposed to be. So I'm hoping that's the reason why this isn't working. So I'm going to take this off, clean these filters because they should be cleanable if they're like a plastic, and put them back, and hopefully that's fine. I might have to go up on top of the roof and clean the coils, but we'll see. Wow, look at that. That's terrible. This one too. Probably time to clean the filters. In the meantime, I'm going to, so the plastic thing doesn't totally come off because it's got the controls on this side. So they're probably hooked up with wires or whatever. So I'm just going to put this screw back in just to kind of hold it in place so it's not putting too much stress on the plastic over there where it's hanging. All right. So I got my filters cleaned and dried, and they're looking much better. Now they're just solid green. I can actually see through them. So I'm ready to put these back in. All right, I'm gonna turn off this AC. All right, I got air blowing, which is a good sign. We'll see if that cools down. Since I previously had the problem happen, it happened a couple times at night, and then it would work fine in the morning. Even if it's cooling down, which I think it is cooling down, I still don't know if I can trust it to leave it on for like 24 hours. So I'm gonna let it go and maybe leave it on tonight and cross my fingers that it's gonna work and not shut off like it did. If it doesn't work, then I think I'll have to call an AC place. But I'm hoping the problem was just I needed to clean the filters, so because they were really dirty. So clean your filters like right now if you've never done it before. Unless you live where you never use it. Unless your summer clothing includes always having a fleece, then you probably don't need to clean your filters. So I'm excited. It's already feeling cool, and might just be my imagination, but I feel like the air is blowing a little bit more than it previously has ever blown. So it's a good sign so far. So anyway, it'll just be a trial and error probably over the next couple days. It's been about 60 hours, and I'm so happy to report that my AC is still going strong. It's icy cold, probably colder than it's ever been. So cleaning those filters was absolutely the fix. I'm so happy because I didn't want to deal with calling somebody and have them come in my home or go on the roof, or I'm just so glad I didn't have to deal with that. And what an easy fix, just cleaning the filters. You know, when it was not blowing air and it wasn't doing anything to cool anything, I would have not imagined that just cleaning the filters was going to be enough. But it was, and I'm so happy and so relieved. So anyway, another successful fix. Thank you so much for watching. Check out the RV Living Forum at pippanese.com. You can get your bumper sticker there, read through the forums. And until next time, keep it simple.